rehab secret. So sometimes you got an athlete who's been immobilized in their hand or fingers, and they're having problems getting fine motor control back, and doing simple finger exercise just really isn't very fun when it gets to a certain point. So I devised a way to get them, it's a more interactive way, and they're going to have fun with it, and it can be performed anywhere. It makes a great gift afterwards. You can give it to like your boyfriend or your girlfriend. I'll give it to my boyfriend, or your parents, your relatives, anyone basically. And you're going to have fun while doing it. So this exercise is called the hammer finger. Fingers, if you will, because you need multiple fingers to do it. And all it needs is 3 strings, 1, 2, 3, and some white tape. And what you do is you knot the strings together at the top, as I've already done, and I've already covered it with tape to tape it down and keep it in place. So the first thing you're going to do is a braid. You take the 2 strings and you hold them in between your thumb and index finger. You pick up the 3rd string with one hand in between the index and middle finger. And then you just start crossing them over. So you cross the 2 strings in one hand by pronating your arm, and then grab it with the opposite hand between the index and middle finger. And you do the same thing. Pronate your arm. Then you want to come back to supination, and you want to move that string between your thumb and your index finger, and you cross it over. And you cross it over. And then you start making this lovely, lovely braid. So then once your athlete gets the hang of the motions, they can continue, and they can go faster and faster. You can actually time them and see how fast they can do a braid. Like this. Oh, and it gets really tricky down here. They have to have really good skills, really good fine motor coordination, and bam, braid. And you can make it into a bracelet like so. As you can see, you can do this exercise in front of the TV.
I love this exercise.
You'll make it a real good night.
This exercise is awesome! Awesome!
Now on to the progression. You take 3 tiny little strings, like so. Let me separate them so you can see them. And then, same thing with some white tape. You can tape this to your leg. You can even use a safety pin it to your clothes. And what you do is you take 2 strings in one hand, 1 string in the other, with your index finger and your thumb finger, and you cross over the single string around your middle finger over the other strings to make a 4. Then you want to go through the hole that you've just made, pick up the string, and then pull it tight. Same thing, cross it over, make a 4, go through the hole, grab the string, pull it tight. I'll do it slowly a couple more times because it's pretty tricky. So make that 4, go through the hole, and pull it tight. And the same thing happens once they get used to it. They can go faster and faster. You can time them. It involves a little bit more fine control than the braid because the strings are smaller. We're now going to time the athlete and see how many knots she can do in 1 minute. Are you ready?
Ready.
All right. On your mark. Get set. Go. So intense, I don't know what to do.
My fingers feel so exercised.
So as you can see, we have just completed the hammer fingers. And as a result, I have just made 2 lovely bracelets in the matter of minutes and worked on my fine motor control of my fingers, my wrist, everything. I even got some pronation and supination in there. So I'm now going to sign off and say thank you for watching, and thanks for stopping by.